Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on Ondo. It's a big day today for Ondo. We're going to do a full update on that. I'll talk about my expectations on Ondo Markets, I think it's called, that's launching today, which is basically you being able to trade stocks on Ondo. Now, this is something I've spoken about quite often in 2025, right? That this could be, some sort of an on-chain equities platform. This could be huge for Ondo. But I might have some different thoughts on that right now, based on what has happened and what has been developed over the course of the last 2 months. But we'll talk about that. We're going to do a full update. We'll start off with some fundamentals right here. The last time we covered Ondo, we saw a brief, or at least a gradual increase in the TVL, in the fundamentals getting better. That has declined a little bit again. You can see the TVL all-time high at this point of time stands at around what is it? Like a little bit over $1.4 billion, and right now it's at $1.4 billion. So it's near the all-time highs, but small decline, doesn't matter. But okay, so Ondo itself, look, Ondo's structure has been the same basically since March, right? And that is this huge consolidation, where the top of the consolidation, which we have hit a couple of times, is at 1.1. And then the bottom of the consolidation has been traditionally around 75 cents. But the value area low and the main support level that we also spoke about in the last video is a little bit higher, right? I mean, we have the value area low plus 80 cents psychological support level, which has also been respected quite often in the past. And the first fair value gap when the momentum started in the beginning of July, that's around 81 cents. So that's the main support level. And that's also the first area where I would consider buying, or at least longing Ondo. A long-term position in Ondo at this point of time, I would not be too interested in, and also not at those levels. But okay, so what's happening? Ondo is launching Ondo Markets. This is going to be interesting, but it's mainly going to be interesting to see how this develops and how this will change the fundamentals of Ondo, right? Will this actually be used a lot? Will they actually get some more TVL because of it? Will they actually get some trading volumes? Will they actually make more revenue? If that's the case, all right, well, then in the next couple of months, then we can start talking about the breakout, right? Because we are waiting for that Ondo breakout. And we are also seeing some momentum coming in right now, right? I mean, earlier this week, Ondo was actually relatively strong when the market was quite weak. You can see we started getting some volume over the course of Monday, the 1st of September, and that has continued, right? So we got a bullish divergence here, and then we started to rally up a little bit into the 30-day rolling VWAP. However, look, this could be great, right? If it actually picks up some usage, if the fundamentals actually could get better, it could be great. However, it's not a new product anymore. There's already a ton of options out there if you want to buy and trade tokenized stocks. So this platform and this product has to be much better, or the marketing has to be better for this to actually matter. At this point of time, I think we are seeing a classic buy the rumor, sell the news. Or in this case, buy the announcement, sell the launch. Unfortunately, and I would love to be surprised, but what I've seen from Ondo so far in the last couple of months is not strength. It's more often weakness, and it's good fundamentals here and there pushing up the price, but ultimately we're always rejected. So today, I also do think it's likely that after launch, or maybe still before the launch, we're able to see a move up higher, but I don't foresee a breakout if they're launching a product that's not innovative, not new anymore. Frankly, they're too late. It would have been much better for the price if it was earlier, but they're not the first mover anymore. So that's why I think it's more likely that, maybe we're going to get a spike before that, but that we are going to get some sort of a sell the news effect back into the point of control right here, into 93 and 92 cents. Now, ultimately, I'm quite positive about the markets in general, right? So I don't think Ondo is going to crash. As long as the fundamentals stay relatively good, I don't think Ondo is going to crash into this level at 82 cents. That's not what I expect for now. That's a possibility in the next couple of months. That's not what I expect for now. I expect sell the news and then stability. I think the stability that we have seen in the last month will continue. All right. And then from that stability, I would actually say it's a little bit more likely that we're going to, because of my thoughts on the general markets, I would say it's a little bit more likely that we will start to move back into the value area high at 1.04 and 1.08. So I'm actually slightly bullish on Ondo, but not because of the news. And short term, I would actually be leaning towards a sell the launch effect. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for today. Like I said, I mean, I will be watching these fundamentals coming out of this product closely, and I'll keep you updated on that. But for now, I think that this is what you need to know, and this is, you know, the best way to kind of expect or predict or expect what's going to happen. Those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Take care, everybody, and bye.